Hi, morning. Assalamu alaikum. It's Monday morning. I'm on my short walk. It's misty. It's 8:45 in the morning. And some guys cleaning out the dirt bins. There's just leave all the rubbish lying around. And they collect whatever they can recycle. For R2. There's a place where they can buy brown bread for R2. Specifically, the bread is about 17 to 20 rand. But they get special breads that they can buy for R2. That's like mopping up the symptoms. But anyway, I'm busy working on my book now. I'm by chapter 17 of 20. It's called The Ideal Society. I'm going to publish it in the United States. I've got a publisher that I'm going to approach to publish my book. I did a literature search and there aren't any books on the Ideal Society. There's some from the 1500s and the 1600s, but it's like fictional books that are written more out of sarcasm than wanting to actually create an ideal society. That was Victorian era, and so it was more mocking Victoria, Queen Victoria and her era. There's a book called Utopia which comes the closest, and that of course comes from the Greek word which means utopia, and that book is about an island where people live this utopic life, but it's a lot of nonsense. But I suppose you can read that if you want. Read my book, very interesting. It's got practical solutions to everything, 20 chapters. I hope it covers everything. I had a long debate with Lily J, who's my ChatGPT. I told her name is Lily J, but I don't know if... Most of the time it doesn't remember its own name, but it's supposed to be so intelligent. But anyway, I'm hoping to finish today, God willing. 4 more chapters, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then I just need to proofread. I had a long debate with ChatGPT on this book, and she still didn't get everything right. So you have to check. She makes mistakes. All the GPTs make mistakes. But anyway, the reason why I made this video is I was thinking about Hooters, of all things. Don't you find Hooters irritating? I mean, what is the purpose of Hooters? I've been thinking for the last 5 minutes now, and I can't come to the purpose of a Hooter. People use Hooters to make a noise, to say hello. You wave, beep beep, hello, how's it, beep. And the taxis hoot all the time for people who don't really want to ride with a taxi. Then they hoot at them like they haven't seen them. Or they hoot when the robots turn green. Beep! Go! Like you didn't respond instantaneously. People use their hooters. Why does a car need a hooter? To make a noise. I can't understand why a car must have a hooter. In an ideal society, you don't need a hooter. You can't hoot and tell somebody to get out of the way because you want to drive there. Wait till he moves. Even if he's doing something wrong, you're not a traffic cop. Don't hoot at the person and point out he's doing the wrong thing. I don't know. If you have an electric car, you're just wasting electricity, hooting all the time. In an ideal society, they should actually remove hooters from all the vehicles, all of them. Like a truck. Why does a truck need a hooter? To warn you that it's gonna knock you to pieces. Yeah. So I'm only halfway through this video now, so let's see what else I can talk about. Faith and justice. Another day, I'm sure there were quite a few murders yesterday, but you don't hear about it. You know, my neighbor, I just had a cup of coffee with him now. He lives there on the Cape Flats, and he has a hard time at work. You know, he knows everything about fire extinguishers. His owner doesn't, but because she's a woman, she feels he can't tell her what to do. And after all, she studied business, you know, so she knows more about business than he does. But he's only been doing this thing for years. I mean, the man just turned 64. So he definitely knows more about business than she does. She knows the theory, and she's all about paperwork, you know. This must be done and that must be done like that. Now go do the paperwork. But the one who actually refurbishes fire extinguishers, replaces old hoses and clamps and whatever, labels, it's him. He goes out to the clients and he tells them the fire extinguishers need to be serviced. So he does marketing and he generates new work. She's never there. But then she pays him 1 month, and then, you know, but she pays him short. And then she pays her own son short. You know, so 1 month the one gets paid full, and the 1 month the other one gets paid full. It's a joke. She's a joke. She really is. But she thinks she's so smart. And that's a problem with affirmative action. You know, South Africa is so messed up and getting worse because we are not a meritorious system. We are not a system where people are appointed or promoted on merit. In other words, because they do the job extremely well. So you put them in a higher position and they're going to do even better. No, you must be black or a woman. It's affirmative action. And it's been going on for the last 32 years. Apartheid was around for 33 years. And, you know, things weren't half as bad during apartheid, but that's, of course, a swear word. You know, one guy said to me once, are you trying to say that apartheid was better? Of course, it was a black guy. So I never answered him, but I do think things were a lot better under apartheid than it is now. And you know, I'm talking about 2026, but next year it will just get worse. Oh, it just went all light now. So, so you know, as South Africans, we don't have anything to look forward to. The prices are going sky high. We have water problems, electricity problems, education problems, the primary health care problematic. You know, you need medical aid, and the medical aid is frightfully expensive. I'm actually just letting my medical aid fall by the wayside now. My wife reduced it to the minimum, but I'm going to just cancel it. I don't see the point of medical aid. You know, in fact, from an Islamic perspective, it's debatable whether medical insurance is allowed. It's a form of insurance. It's health insurance. But insurance is not allowed in Islam. You know, medical aid must be free. In Islamic countries, it's free. So we don't have to be an Islamic country, but why can't we have free medical aid here? if they have it there. Sorry, my nose is running again, it's so cold. Yeah, I mean, why? You know, in those countries, in Malaysia and in Qatar, I know for a fact, and the other GCC countries, they have what is called a sovereign wealth fund. You know what that is? That's a fund that the government runs from money that it makes from everything, you know, like petrol, oil, gas, whatever. And they put it away and they invest it in property in London, in soccer clubs. You see, something like that, I'm sure you can hear that idiot with his loud exhaust. That is also something that must be banned. I mean, why must he make such a lot of noise? Does he not think he's smart? He makes a hell of a noise, but he's moving at half the speed of everybody else. So he's on the road to make noise, not to get to work. Cape Town is full of idiots. You know, the brain drain has taken place long ago already, for the last 30 years. And the new brains that are born, they study, they work for 2 years and then they go. They leave. Nobody wants to stay in this place that people call a country. But anyway, I've reached my destination. So I'm going to sign off till next time. Ciao.